Hello guys, this is Ritesh. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about containers. Before talking about containers, currently in development of any application, developer writes the code on his system and then give it to the testing team for testing. But in between, sometimes the code doesn't work on testing or environment or on the server while it is deployed. To overcome this, there is a container was introduced in 2011. What is the difference between container and virtual machine? First, the virtual machine is hosted on hardware. First, hardware is there, then there is a host operating system. On top of that host operating system, there is a hypervisor. Like there is a Windows machine, on Windows machine we install a Hyper-V role. Okay. On Hyper-V we install the guest machines like Windows, Linux, etc. On that guest machine we install the libraries that are required for application. On libraries we install the application. But in containers, what is done? In containers, on infrastructure we host the operating system that is required. On top of that, it comes directly the container daemon or the runtime container, we can say. On that runtime container, there are libraries required for applications. On libraries, there are applications hosted. In this process, in containers, the life cycle is easy to deploy. The required memory, storage, resources are less. The containers are lightweight. They can be transported from one environment to another in easy way. So exactly what is a container? Container is a standard unit of software that packages up code and all its dependency, so the application runs quickly and reliably from one computer environment to another. So what is exactly the container? Container is a container that contains codes and dependency files, configuration files, the processes that are required, network configuration. If OS system files are required, not the whole OS, some system files it also contains, and so on. That is a container. It is a package basically. Benefits of container. First, less overhead, means container requires less system resources. As I already told, there is no guest operating system, so the resource required for hosting the applications in containers are easy. With less resources, less memory, less CPU, you can host the servers, host the applications on containers. Increase portability. The application running in the containers can be deployed easily and multiple different operating systems and hardware platforms. This means that it is easy to deploy and fast, scalable. It can be scaled at a large scale. In just a second, you can deploy thousands of containers at a time, and you can run it on any environment, that is Windows, Linux, cloud, on premises, etc. Third, more consistent operation. What does it mean? DevOps teams know application in container will run the same regardless of where they are deployed. The same whatever I have told earlier, that the containers will run on any environment wherever you deploy, regardless of whatever it is, Windows, Linux, Unix, it will run anywhere. Second, great efficiency. Containers allow application to more rapidly deploy, patch and scale. You can patch, deploy and scale the containers very soon. Just a second of command, if you give one command, you can upgrade, you can patch, you can scale in, scale out the system, that is the containers. Fifth point, better application deployment. Containers support agile and DevOps efforts to accelerate development, test and programs cycles. It supports the program life cycle is there, it supports that, and it accelerates, it quickly processes the development of applications, testing as well as in production environment. Third is lift and shift existing application into modern cloud. It is easy to do the lifting and shifting of the container from on premises to cloud or from any machine to other machine. Third, now there are different types of containers. One of them is runtime container. What is a runtime containers? The runtime containers is a software that execute containers and manage the images on container node. It is the backbone of the container. The runtime container contains the runtime files. Okay. And examples of Docker are Docker, Cirio, RKT, Microsoft are the examples of runtime containers. Containers and orchestrator. This is the heart of containers. Container orchestrator is used for automating the process. It manages, it is used for scaling, scale out, also it is used for clustering, etc. You can also schedule some jobs. The examples are Kubernetes, EC2, Apache Mesos, Docker Swarm. Third, container security. Container security is is for protecting the containers. It is used for the security purpose of the containers, like the firewall in our system. The products are Twistlock and StackRox. That's it guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel. Next video we will be doing of the Docker, overview of Docker, and then we will move on to the details how Docker works, practical of Docker,